Hello friends, I welcome you all to this lecture on Python programming, solving problems using Python programming. So in this lecture, we will be checking that whether a number entered by the user is a perfect number or not. So what is a perfect number? A perfect number is a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its factors, excluding the number. So what does this means? So if I take 6, then what are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and then 6. So if I sum these up excluding the number, if I sum these, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3, so 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. If the sum comes out to be the same as that of the number, then that number will be called as perfect number. So in this program, what we have to do, we have to find all the factors of a number starting from 1 up to the one which is not this. That means if I have to find out the factors, so the factors are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So excluding 6, I have to add all the numbers. So excluding that number, because the number is factor of itself, so excluding that number, we have to add all the numbers and check whether the number which we are getting now after sum is same as the number itself or not. So how to do that? It is very simple now. In the last lecture, you have written a code to find all the factors of a number. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll remove the last factor. That is, we'll not make, just remember, try to remember that in the loop, you have taken the range, that is the sequence of numbers from 1 to the number. So now we'll be going up to the number which is less than that number, and then we'll be finding out the factors, and then we'll be adding them. It is so simple. Now let us move to the Jupyter notebook and solve it. So first we have to have this number. In fact, let us copy the whole code. Now this code do what? This code gives me all the factors. So let me show you again. So let's say I'm interested in 6. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now what I want, I don't want this 6 first thing first. So what I'll do, I'll run this up to n, which is nothing but n minus 1. Why? Because range will always end at the number given minus 1. Okay. So now if I write 6, so it will give me 1, 2, 3. Now once the numbers are known, then what we have to do, we have to sum them up. So how to do sum? Make a variable s, and if this thing satisfies, then you do what? Then you say sum assigned sum plus I. Okay. And here what you have to print, now you bring this print outside. Why? Because I need to check whether the sum, final sum, is same as the number or not. So what I'll say that if the sum of the factors except the number itself is equal to the number, then print that it is a, what you have to print, the number is a perfect number. Okay. Else you have to print what? It is not a perfect number. So copy it. Else print the number is not a perfect number. That's it. So we have used the same program with slight changes here, and we got our new program. It is so simple, friends. So let us run it. Let's say whether 5 is a perfect number. No, 5 is not a perfect number. It is telling us yes, and it is correct. Is 6 a perfect number? No, 6 is not a perfect number. Okay. Is 6 is a perfect number. So if we check for 12, it is saying it is not a perfect number. Why it is saying that 12 is not a perfect number? Because 12 is not a perfect number, because if you look 12, what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. So 6 plus 4, 10, then this is 15 and this is 16, so it is not. So now let's check whether 28 is a perfect number or not. Yes, it is a perfect number. So in this way you can uh, go for all the check for a number whether it is perfect number or not. And let's say I am interested in finding out all the numbers from uh, 1 to 100, all the perfect numbers from 1 to 100, then what I have to do? I have to bundle this inside what? Inside a loop. Now I am giving this particular problem as evaluate all the perfect numbers from 1 to, let's say, 500. You please try to solve it, because you needn't have to do much. Already the code is there, you just have to bring this inside another loop. And how that will be done, now it is your task. Okay, so in this lecture, till this point only. In the next lecture we will be solving more problems. Thank you very much.